watch out for that center lane. He's weaving back and forth, all while talking about the football scores. As long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
Yeah, I'm a little bit later on Thursday because fuck. I was itching my foot. I wasn't looking where I was going. Fuck! Save me! Ah, damn it.
Look out for that parking pylon, it came out of nowhere. Aren't there traffic laws? He just doesn't care. But as long as Big Joe's driving, he'll eventually get you there. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe. Let's go trucking with Big Joe.
I just think I'm going to be here playing SnowRunner for the next 30 years. Hello, hello, hello! How are we doing today? Hi, everybody. So, this is my office a little bit. How are we? We all doing good? Kakos, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I'm a little bit later than planned, as always. But I have an excuse. I was watching Commander's charity stream, which you should totally go check out and donate. I felt obliged to stick around for a bit because my donation made him eat some chili fudge. I felt a bit bad about that. But I chose it, so not too bad. Not too badly. Anyway, sorry, I'm just fixing something with my steering wheel. Why am I playing a spooky game? I can think of a fun spooky game to play, Kakos. What did my donation do? Well, Commander had this thing for every £10 he has to roll a dice for a punishment. And, oops. I actually donated £30, so he had to do 3 of them. The first 2 weren't that bad, but the last one was eat a piece of chili fudge, chili death fudge. It was like fudge with embedded Carolina Reaper pieces. I don't know. I think it was every £10 over 50. So maybe not. Oh, Fish is here to correct me. That just makes me sound really mean now. It's true. It's true. He rolled for a chat vote, and I voted for the chili fudge. I was just shortening the story for convenience. But yeah, okay. It was a chat vote, and I voted for chili fudge. He said he hadn't had it yet, so I thought I'd go for it. The rest were barely punishments. Yeah, I actually felt bad because I chose it. I wouldn't feel bad if you rolled it by accident. Why is my mouse being weird? There we go. So yes, I'm not playing a spooky game for Halloween, I'm afraid. But I will put on a spooky Halloween playlist. How about that? Let's see if Shedbot feels like doing anything today. I guess not. Yeah, Fush tried to vote for something better. I haven't plugged in my steering wheel, that's going to mean. Let's go for a Halloween party playlist, shall we? Backstreet Boys is on this. All right, let's do some. Yeah, we can't really call it Euro anymore, can we? Why don't I dress to something spooky? I'm far too lazy for that campus. Alright, we're heading off into the mountains today. That's not true. Some years I dressed in my duck onesie. Excuse me. I've definitely dressed up for a couple of Halloween streams. My duck onesie definitely does not fit anymore, though, sadly. We've got 940 miles to go. We're heading up into the mountains. It's going to be a fun stream. Also, I don't know what's up with the day-night cycle, but apparently it's 3 AM. The game does have time zones, but I suspect it's not prepared for non-European time zones. That's probably the issue. Given that the time zone changes by at most an hour or two, it probably doesn't bother affecting the sunrise sunset time, I imagine. Why are we in Asia? That's a very good question, Nicholas. I had some mods that added Asia, so here we are. We're in China, isn't that fun? We're breaking the rules, isn't that spooky? Ooh. That was your trick instead of trick or treat. Trick is we're not in Europe. Told you this was going to be a Halloween stream. No, not those rules. Only some of the rules can be broken. That's true, the bus jump scares are pretty scary. Oh, got hiccups. The annoying thing is, this is like, we've only got one road in and out of this place, so even when I get there, we're going to have to drive all the way back. If you look at the map, we've got all this. We are going to have to come back over here at some point to get out of China. Or we go north and connect up with Russia. I don't know if there's any way out over here, is there? No. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. So everybody had a good Friday. You can swap places with an AI driver and let them drop something on the way back. Yeah. I mean, you can actually pay to just fast travel. If you really want to, but where's the fun in that? I will say this isn't one of the most detailed mods, but at least the road is interesting. I think it travels your truck, yeah. But yeah, there's not too much modelling required when you're just driving through a mountain valley, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Hey, here's some interesting Truck Sim related news. American Truck Sim is getting a Canada-based DLC. It's only just been announced, so it's going to be a while away. But there's going to be a British Columbia DLC. Which I'm wondering is whether that's going to be the start of a connection to Alaska, and that's why they're doing it. Yeah, it's kind of like the west coast province. Ooh, excuse me. That hill. So very apt song. Hello? I guess this is where the mountain road starts. Well, never mind. Might just be a broken texture there. I don't know if that was meant to happen. Hey Commander! I hope your stream is still going good. Guys, go check out Commander's stream right now. You have to. Yingqi. It's a nice little town. I'm sorry about that, Commander. I've had chili chocolate before, and it wasn't that bad, but it was obviously. I get look less gleeful about. I'm gleeful because it raised money for charity, Rachel. Do you hate charity? Yeah, admittedly it wasn't Carolina Reaper chocolate, but the chili chocolate I had was quite nice. In very small bites, it has to be said, but yeah, we'll be raiding Commander after this stream, so you can all go check it out. I'm going to overtake this truck. Call me crazy. You definitely shouldn't be doing this on the corner, but I can see around it. Oops. I hit the truck. But yeah, I feel bad I couldn't check in earlier today. I was hoping to watch a bit more this afternoon, but work was a little bit busy for me. I did have a bit of a truck-related project, believe it or not. I was looking at one of our customers at work is it's a delivery company for like garden supplies like turf and soil, and they have a tracking software in their trucks, and I was experimenting with the API for this software. And I managed to, I did a little Power BI dashboard, for those of you who know what Power BI is, to plot a map of where all their trucks are and how fast they were going. bike slowing down so much? Maybe putting their own trackers in trucks? Oh my god, look at this view. We're high up now. Oops. But yeah, this tracking company has like data on percentage of time on throttle and overspeeding and heavy braking events. Jeez. It's getting a little bit scary now, honestly. Oh, I see. Yeah, anyway, this customer of ours don't really have any technical people. So we're like, we heard there's an API, here are the details, can you tell us what information we can get, please? So I was playing around with that today. So yeah, I can probably turn my headlights off. Even though it's appeared sunny, I've had my headlights on, because the way the fines work in this game, it does not pay attention to how light it actually is, just the time. I'm getting a little bit worried I'm going to need fuel pretty soon. I've got 125 miles left. Yeah, but it uses more fuel up push. Apparently. I don't know if that's actually true. Alright, Commander, I'll catch you later. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. I don't know, my fuel warning. How far away from a fuel station are we, do we reckon? Oh, there's one coming up. Boomy. God, look at that. Yeah, no worries. Definitely go check out Commander's stream. I think Commander and Ash are going to be trying out the new repo update, which Rachel and I were playing a little bit of yesterday. before I started streaming. I get it because it's a mountain road and there's no safety rails, but the speed limit is really slow. That's the other annoying thing about these roads. I guess it's for my own safety, but you want to play more? Yeah, we can play more later, Rachel. It's nearly the weekend for you now. I do also really want to know what happens in the Traitors. Civilization. Okay, wait. It is actually getting dark now. I think my clock is just on European time. Oh yeah, it does say CAST. I haven't noticed that before. I think the game is just permanently on summertime. There are mods out there to change the seasonal weather, though. Twitchy, hello, how are you? I'm doing good. Oh, my route is broken. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, because I've got cider to drink. Calling all the monsters. I do believe we're quite deep into China now. Yeah. Oops. The gas station is not quite connected to the road properly. but it confused the GPS, and I had to go over a curb to get out. Next town, we're probably going to have to stop and sleep. Monster Mash. Yeah, the GPS seems to be stuck on European time. I don't know if that's just a limitation of the mod. I suspect whoever made the mod just hasn't set it up properly. Bit of a traffic jam up here. Flash. Smash. Hope you've had a good week though, Twitch. Hope you're looking forward to the weekend, because I am. Wish I knew what these signs said. Twink seems to be in a bit of a trial. Oh no! So much further to go, man. Yeah, the office always seems to be a drain for me. Piling up. Oh no. This isn't a brag or anything, but I've had the opposite problem this week. People seem to be scrambling to find stuff for me to do so I don't get bored. Just a glass of single malt, very nice. I have Cherry Copperberg, which is my go-to at the moment because it's cheaper than the other Copperbergs. Every other flavour of Copperberg is in a... Looks like to start that Bond film. I was thinking the Italian Job. I don't know if it's not bad. No, it'll work out. Quantum of Solace, yeah, that's right. Great movie, The Italian Job. I love the car chase scene. My dad showed that to me as a kid and was like, don't worry, you won't care about the rest of the movie. Oh, we got a left turn here, everyone else is going straight. Yeah, it was a very good movie. Once I watched it all. Alright, I think we'll pull over and have a sleep up here. My next rest stop is due in 5 minutes. We might run slightly over time, but not by much. Good Deborah. Hopefully it does let me rest here. Oh, haven't found it yet. There it is. Some of them you really have to pixel hunt where the rest stop is. Oh, it's finally got dark. Look at that. I kind of hope we're not going to be driving on the scary bit in the dark. Higher PowerPoint. Oh dear. Oh, some of these hills are getting a struggle now. I am actually forecast to get there late, but I think this time calculation is wrong. There's no way 600 miles takes 20 hours, right? I guess if you're doing, 30 miles an hour, that would be exactly 20 hours. Oh, okay, I guess it might be right. That's how basic maths works, I guess. Midnight. Basu. Ba, ba, ba. Alright. Ba, 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 boo. Have you ever been to Mount Snowdon, Twitchy? You have, nice. Me and my family, went to walk up that when, how old would I have been? About 12, probably? There's a train that goes to the top, and we were going to do that. And then my dad saw that for a family of 5, it would cost £90. And was like, you know what, we'll walk up. We only got about 3/4 of the way up when it started getting quite steep, and we turned around and came back at that point. So we didn't quite make it all the way to the top, but we had a good day's hike. It was very quick coming down, fortunately. Oh, damn. Yeah, we went the easier route, but even still, it was really steep at the end. And my youngest sister was about 7. So my parents decided not to go all the way to the top. But we made it a good distance at least. Yeah, I think we basically went as high as we could until the top was kind of covered in clouds. So I think we probably had a better view than the people at the top, honestly. That was a good day out though. We used to go to Wales quite a lot on holiday. It was a nice contrast to Essex, which I think is the flattest part of England, or at least one of them. I think the highest point in Essex is like barely 100 meters or something. It might be 130, something like that. I'm interested now. I know there's a Wikipedia page that shows this. $147, in fact, for Essex. Forty-fourth lowest highest point out of 48 out of the counties of England, if that makes sense. And 48 is the city of London, which I don't think should count. There's the yeah, the historical county called the City of London, for those of you who don't know, is like 1 square mile in the middle of the financial district of London. It is, yeah. But other than that, Norfolk is the flattest. Then it goes Suffolk, Cambridgeshire, then Essex, which are all in the same kind of area. They're all in the east of England. I was by the first time I went to America to see Rachel. We were going to her mum's place, and she she took me on the hilly route. How long ago was that? The first time I went would have been March last year? Yeah. I'm starting to lose count of how many times I've been to America. But it's 4, right? We do 2 trips each way a year at the moment. Oh my god, this is very steep. It's so steep I just can't control the speed. I brake and it just immediately starts accelerating again. The coasting speed going downhill is like 50 miles per hour. But yeah, Rachel took me on one of the hilly routes around Cincinnati and showed me the hills where if you go fast enough, you can get some air time. Thanks, Shedbot. No one asked. It just randomly switches on song names after about an hour. Yeah, for the record, Rachel is a very safe driver and definitely would not do that. We're on to the part of the road where it would probably make a good rally course. I'm going to try and overtake this truck. because it goes really slow around the corners. And I'm running late. Turn that off. The AI are really struggling. I had to come to a stop there. What, Rachel? What's up? They've uncan. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so bad. What a mess. Video overtake. I was overtaking. Why are you finding me for that? Yeah, I got a fine for driving on the wrong side of the road. It's not going to stop me though, because otherwise I'm going to be too late. Yoo-hoo. Oh my god, that was a tricky corner. Oh my god, this is going to be hell going back down. Oops. Talk to you. Just a suck up the pain. Okay, I think that's the worst of it out of the way now. There's a random person there taking pictures. Oh wow. They're still knocking around. Oh, this feels like a proper road again. Not for long. When do I need my next rest stop? I've got a bit of time. Oh, nice. I don't think too many people around my way do trick-or-treating. But I think that might also be because I live in an area with lots of flats. Bit too much speed around that corner. Oh dear. dirt road section there. Oh, this bit is actually downhill. This is going to make me feel a bit like the Italian Job. Hold on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea. Turns out China's a pretty big country. Don't know if you know. It takes quite a while to drive across it. This was Europe. I would have been for about 4 countries today. Probably more. Oh. I can't remember why, but I was talking to Rachel the other day and we worked out how long it would take to drive from Rachel's corner of Ohio to the opposite corner at the same state. And it's about the distance from me to Paris. Yeah, it's not too bad. That was driving distance. I literally just typed in on Google Maps and looked for the miles. We've got another mountain section here. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know whether it counted the distance you go in the Eurotunnel or not. But it did pick that way. But no, you can't actually drive in it. Sadly. Hey, you know what? We haven't spoken about the DLC for Euro Truck. Last week, an island DLC was announced. Along with a free update to the UK. No, the base game does not have islands. Ugh. But yeah, I've been saying the UK should get an update for years. Honestly, I'm surprised it's taken this long. They are adding Northern Ireland, yes, but also they're updating the existing sections of the UK because the UK was obviously part of the original base game and hasn't been updated at all since then, which was 2012. So driving around the UK without mods, it feels very dated. They've worked on every other country, I think, since then that was in the base game, but not the UK. Germany's had 2 or 3 updates. France has had a couple. The UK being so boring to drive around is what drove me to start looking at mods, honestly. And that was about 6 or 7 years ago. How far away am I from a rest stop? Pretty close. Oh, I can't actually get there though. Confuses the GPS. Pepper, doing the time warp. It's time, Rachel. Let's do the time warp again. And a step to the right. Yeah, I recognise it now. I don't think I ever knew that. Ooh, I'm gonna hit the truck. And warp again. I'm going to be really late with this delivery. It's starting to hit home that we're not going to get any roads where I can go fast on to make up time. Time warp again. Went back in time and out. Yeah, it's America's turn for that this week. Is this a shuttle bus? Oh, it is. Found a shuttle bus. Say yay. Kind of want to try and overtake, but let's go for it. This is a good playlist. I might use this one for marbles tomorrow. We still allowed Halloween music tomorrow? You're going way too slow. It's true, I can do what I like. You're right, Twitchy. Yeah, I might go grab another drink in a sec. Oh, I just got a fine. No. I'm like right on the delivery deadline. Oh no. How much further do we have to go? Oh, it's not telling me because of the gas station. Still got quite a long way to go. I wonder what these modded cargoes are because they're all really expensive. Ba, 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 ba. Right, I'm going to go take a very quick break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, chat. Hi, we're back. Ha! Okay, so every minute from now, I'm racking up late fees. I've still got 270 miles to go, which apparently is going to take 9 hours. I think that coach drove into me. We need some good downhill sections. That's what we need. I don't know how many we're going to get though, because I think we're going up from here. Markham. Ting tang, wada wada bing bang. But yeah, I think by the time we get there, I'm going to get next to no money for this. What a bing bang. I mean, if I cared, I would have checked the times a bit better and probably realised I wasn't going to make it, but we went for it. Sometimes these really long ones work out like that. I think it was a rush job. Oh god, it's getting snowy. Okay, now we're in the mountains. I think it was a rush job, yeah, but you know, it's okay. Oh, can you imagine? Whoop. This is going to be fun. Waiting for fuel. We should be alright on fuel. We won't need to stop again. I'm just gonna skirt right past these guys. My next rest stop is in 10 hours, so we should be okay on that front. We're okay for fuel, so I shouldn't need to stop again. The problem is I'm already late. I was meant to get there at 5:42. I'm already an hour late. But yeah, it could be the time calculation on the really long train is a bit messed up. That wouldn't surprise me. But as I I've got 4.4 million. If we... The game's not going to take money away either. It does fortunately cap any penalty at the max money you can make from the job. Oh, that's a good question. I think you do get a penalty if you cancel. I think you have to pay a little fine if you cancel a job. I haven't had to do it in a long, long time. Yeah. I mean, it'll be fun. Like I say, well, if the worst case scenario is you just get paid 0 for the job. I guess I've spent a little bit on fuel to get here, so it would be a loss, but... It's okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. We're down to 200 miles to go. Oh, I'm fined £86 for being on the wrong side of the road again. In my defence, I can't see any lines. That's probably a €100 fine, I'm guessing. Yeah, I know lots of people just turn the fines off. I'm not overly bothered by them because once you've got enough money for your own truck, you're making more than enough money to cover any fines you get. Oh, this is a steep hill. Stuck on the fence. Am I actually like beached? Why is that wheel the only one that's spinning? Yeah, I think you're right. I'm just gonna have to like. Oh, there we go. It's just that one particular angle, I think. Psycho. Don't walk away. Oh, we're off the snow. Oh, not for long. They don't have a snowy texture for the gas station. There's a speed camera there. Walk away. It's the second version of Super Freak we've had, you're right. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Oh, jeez. I always do forget Super Freaks actually. Okay, 140 miles to go. You might actually finish this journey today. Just in time to achieve. By the way, folks, a reminder of streams this weekend. We have Marbles tomorrow, 1 PM UK time. That is 9 AM Eastern time. Because of the time difference at the moment. And Sunday is the return of Flight Sim. I finally got time to do some Flight Sim again. Big Jet Energy, that's right. It's funny because since last time I played Flight Sim, I have now been on a 737, which is the standard jet in the game. So I'm basically an expert. I've been on 2, in fact. I didn't peek into the cockpit, no. They frown on that on American flights. Yeah, I've been hearing that It's true, you can see them. I didn't know. I've been hearing they're bringing in a rule that there has to be 2 locked doors between the passengers and the cockpit on American planes soon. Yeah. Actually, not necessarily a locked door, but a secondary barrier. A large flight attendant. They just put the car in the way. Yeah, I don't know the exact rules behind it. I should have asked, shouldn't I? I should have asked how you fly a 737. I should have tried the overtake there, that was silly. Oh, they do actually do that? Okay, yeah. I guess it makes sense. I don't know what they do on British Airways. I assume they do something similar, but... They use dirty looks. They ask politely. The sun's coming up at midnight because the time zone's messed up, but we're nearly there. What I might do next week is I might switch back to American truck sim for a bit next week, so I don't have to do this this road again straight away. No, it's been fun, but it's been a little while since we've done some American truck sim. I don't know whether this mod is actually one that regularly gets updated. But... $60 miles to go now. It has been fun, yeah, and I would do it again if the mod still works when we switch back. This mod, the mod info for it was all in Chinese though, so I have no idea what. I just know it's compatible with this version. I don't know whether it's gonna be updated or not. Nightmare. Oh my god, this road. It's actually a bridge here. It cuts underneath itself. I don't know if I say this too much, but I use a website. It's a very good website / Discord server that tests all the various mods together and puts together a list of a bundle you can use. So it's not really me finding interesting mods, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, pretty much, Push, pretty much. The only annoying thing is you can't. Euro Truck doesn't have a mod pack. You have to download all the mods separately. And then you have to add them all to the game in a specific order, a loading order, to avoid them clashing with each other. Ugh. That was harsh. Yeah. There is kind of like one main mods website that's made a mod manager that is quite useful, but I don't use it because a decent chunk of the mods I use just don't get updated. And not all the mods are on this one mod website. Their mod manager is not helpful for everything. Home for fuel. We're really close, but I'm being held up a lot by this truck going slowly. We are going to end up about 7 hours late. 7 and a bit hours late. but we are very nearly in the city of Dichen. Way up high in the mountains. I really hate it when the AI makes me stop, because you really need momentum to get up some of these slopes. And as we're getting closer to the city, there are lots of traffic coming the other way now. We're 4 miles away though, believe it or not. Just gonna get around this corner and a whole town is gonna appear. Ah! The speed limit is suddenly 68. Let's go. So here we are. Here's a town. Whoop. They really did take away all my money. I had a pretty high damage penalty as well, though, to be fair. This screen doesn't scroll. There's probably a late penalty below this as well. Oh well, I kind of knew that was coming. Go back to Ireland. That would be a fun one to do next, but we'll see if it's still there when we come back because I think I'll do some American Truck Sim next week for a different vibe. It's the only way back going to Calais. It looks like it. Take some fresh Chinese eggplants all the way to London. Bum, bum. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too repetitive, but I'd have more time to stream next week as well. But I was kind of in the mood for some American Truck Sim soon anyway. The fact that we finished the job, it's a good place to stop, I think. Um, yeah, I guess it depends on. I am an update behind with American Truck Sim. Been saying. No, it's all right. I'm gonna hang out with Rachel anyway. Well, there's not too many mods for USA. Western Canada expansion. No, it's all good, Rachel. Wake up. Sorry, I've been distracted looking at American Truck Sim mods. All right, gang. Thanks so much for hanging out. I found this crazy odd. I was looking at the mod options and trying to find one that has Cincinnati. And this one's got so many cities I can't tell, but I assume Cincinnati's in there somewhere. That'll be around here. It's got Cleveland. I know this one. Oh no, this one doesn't have it. What was the one I had that did have it? There was one that had it, but it wasn't very good anyway, so... This is the website I use for mods, by the way. What is ATS expansion at? I just try and find a good combo of of mods. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go raid commander. Make sure you go give Commander an Ash lots of love. They're raising money for charity today. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out today. Marbles tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time for marbles. And we'll have Flight Sim Sunday morning at about 11 o'clock. So keep an eye out for all of those. I will see you all next time. I will catch you later.